Hey legends, and a big warm welcome back to the Wealth Yogi YouTube channel. My name's Seb Williams here with you today, and in this video we're going to be discussing what I believe are the three most important tips that you can start implementing right now so that you can be creating consistent content on Instagram. But before we dive into the good stuff, let's hit the show reel. So as you all know, it's no secret, one of the biggest, most important things without a doubt when creating any kind of content on any social media platform, but particularly Instagram, is consistency. This is the word of the platform, I would almost even say, right? You need to be consistent in not only who you're speaking to, but what you're speaking about, and when you're saying it, how you're saying it, how often are you putting your message out there to be heard, to be seen. We know that consistency, we need to be consistent in order to see growth. And if you watch any of the Wealth Yogi videos that we put out here, you'll know that growth, most people would think followers. And whilst that's nice, it tends to be just a vanity metric. What we're talking about when we say growth is generating leads and generating sales. And the reason that we say that is because we know if we're doing those two things, we're seeing more leads come in, we're seeing more sales come in, it means that we're helping people. It means that we're making impact. It means that we're successfully doing what we set out to do. Now, in order to leverage Instagram in this way to grow yourself, you need to be consistent in a couple of different things. So I want to break down for you the three things that you can do to make creating content far easier and so that you are consistent with it. So let's dive in. So the very first thing is to create what we call a posting schedule. This simply means deciding when you will actually post your content. Is it going to be every single day? Which we would actually recommend. If you want to experience fast growth, if you want to accelerate your results, then posting 3 to 4 times a day is actually something we would still recommend you lean into. I know back in the day when Instagram was brand new, we would actually post sometimes even 6 times a day on our account, and that would see us growing very, very rapidly. But daily will absolutely cut it. So it depends how big your appetite is for your growth. But in either case, you want to be consistent with what you're planning. So whether it's daily, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whether it's Saturday, like pick your days, pick your times when you're going to post your content out there and stick to it. This is important for 2 reasons. It's important for yourself so that you have a system or a timetable that you can hold yourself accountable to. You've said, right, this is when I'm going to post, these are the dates, these are the times, and I'm going to stick to it so that you can set out your plan and that you can action it. Because without that clear strategy of when you're going to do it, you probably just won't get around to it. Maybe you can relate, oh, I'll do it, I'll post tomorrow, and then tomorrow never comes, right? So that's the first reason. It's important for yourself. But the second reason is that it's important for your audience. Think about this. Have you ever been on somebody's Instagram or somebody's YouTube or somebody's social media and you've, say, enjoyed their content, and then you've gone to find more? Right? And you can soon see, oh, new videos every Wednesday or new content every day. You can see when they're going to post their content, so you know when to expect it. So it's important for your audience, for your viewership as well, to know, well, when are they going to get the content from you? And then obviously, if you are consistent in putting that content out there, when people do find you, new people find you, there's something for them to go back through and binge. I'm sure we've all been on people's profiles, people's social media platforms, and we've gone, oh, I just love what this person is sharing. I need to watch, read, hear everything that they're doing. And you go back and you watch loads of their content. So it's important for these 2 reasons that you set yourself a posting schedule. Little bonus trick here as well is you can go into Instagram, you can open up your app, you can click on your analytics, and it will even tell you the best times and dates for you to post. So for me as an example, I know that 6 p.m. every single day is when my viewers are most active. That's when I'm going to get the most engagement. So I know I'm going to post every single day at 6 p.m. UK time. So have a look at your analytics and let the data tell you when it's actually going to be best to do this. So let's make that posting schedule. Second tip is what we call content batching. This is where you create a lot of content in a very short amount of time. So most people, what they do, and this is the biggest problem that we see, and this is why people run out of content and they actually can't be consistent, is because they'll wake up today, open their Instagram and decide, all right, I'm going to post something, and then they have nothing to post. So they spend quite a majority of that day deciding what they're going to post, actually creating it, putting it out there. What we recommend is not to do that, because then you're chasing the day, you're chasing the action of creating the content and putting it out there. What we recommend is that you take 1 or 2 days every week or every 2 weeks, something like that, depending on how often you're going to actually be putting your content out. And in those few hours, every so often, you create a content for the upcoming week. You create all of your week's content in one go. Or if you can, 2 weeks content in one go. Or, yes, for you adventurous people, a month's worth of content in one sitting. Now, obviously, depending how often you're going to be posting, based on your posting schedule, what type of content you're going to be putting out there, is it video, is it image, whatever, that will determine how much you can actually get done in one sitting. But in either case, batching it all in one go and using 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, something like that, and getting as much content created in that one sitting, it will serve you better for the long run, because then you can have all this content ready to go, all created, then you can just open up Instagram and go, post. Super simple. So get batching that content. Third tip, last but by no means least, is, and this speaks into the last one of, well, how are you going to create this content en masse? We want to make it easy, right? We want to have a process that we can rinse and repeat so that it isn't too complicated, so that it isn't too time consuming. So the answer to this, what we recommend that you do, is actually have templates. Whether this is templates for your video structure. We've got videos on this channel of our actually 9-figure video templates. So we know how to open up the video, what to say next, what to say after that. We have this structure that we can flow through, and we just have to insert the topic. Makes it very easy to sit down and record a video. Maybe it's your Instagram filters. What filters are you using maybe in Lightroom or on Instagram to actually edit the photo? What are your color themes? What are your caption styles? Have a template, maybe even in using Canva or Lightroom. These are the apps that we tend to use, where you can actually have everything preset, and it's just a case of loading in the right image or loading in the right video. And then for there, creating the content, actually putting it out becomes very, very simple, because there's this structure that you can flow through. So we definitely recommend, third tip, that you have templates that you can use to make the process as easy and as enjoyable as possible. So these are our 3 tips so that you can stay consistent with your Instagram content, so that you can consistently be putting out great content out there to your audience, so you can connect, so that you can engage with them, so you can build a relationship, so that you can serve them and ultimately grow your Instagram and your business as a result. So just to quickly recap, we've got creating a posting schedule. First thing first, decide when you're going to post, or where are you going to put your content out there. Decide when you're going to do that and hold yourself accountable to it. The second thing is that when you've decided when you're going to post, you want to batch create the content so that it's easy to keep up with your posting schedule, so that you can stick to it. And lastly, to make creating the content easy, use templates. Figure out what your style is. Figure out your templates. Create them yourself. Look at what other people are doing. Model what's already working in your niche and go from there. So I hope you found this valuable. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a comment below and let us know which of these 3 tips was the most helpful for you. And if you haven't already, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell next to it. That's the little bell icon, so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we're putting out here on the Wealth Yogi channel for you. And until the very next video, thank you so much. Namaste and stay blessed.